Hello, welcome to this. It doesn't matter, I'm just restarting it from the beginning with Sonic Jump Fever. Because everything was kind of a disaster on the stream. Okay, so we played the 2005 version of Sonic Jump. Then there was the 2012 version. And this is the offline version of that. Woo! It has a similar mechanic to the original, though you can only hurt Vadniks by going upward. If you do not go upward when you land on them, you lose. We're just gonna see like how far I can go with this. You can see that. You can see that crab. But this controls by tilting left and right, and I couldn't really get anywhere. What box we got here? So, interesting. It's either full red rings, or you get enough tokens, which lowers your amount of red rings. What's a Chow Forest that might be unlocked? I think that's the one I was hearing about, that was supposedly in the 2012 one. Let me just get... Like, why wait? Right? How many rings I got? This is just past all of the tutorials. Not enough rings. What? If you saw on stream, you would have seen that the way I could control this was by hitting a shake button on that version of playing the game. So hey, here we are instead. And so far, like, I got it up to level 3, which is what I was struggling it to on stream, like, very easily. Oh, I was trying to get revenge. What? The jumping, like, I can actually now very much tell how the jumping varies in this compared to the original. Like, the way the physics are different. You have a lot more leeway with the actual jumps. Right. Now we have Flickies and cages. When we get to the end of the stage, we have to flip them into this. The cages is very much like the story for... Really just this, isn't it? Ooh! Oh, here we go. Something new. Chow Forest. Chow are pets with special skills who hide in the forest. Have a free search to find a chow. Shake a bush. Oh, you keep shaking it. Egg. Have a power type. Kinda. It's not really. You want a reminder before a chow return to the forest? You're not notifying me of anything. Neutral normal. So it's not really a chow garden, it's more like there are chow power-ups. I think this is why people were confused when I said there was some kind of chow feature. But it's in this version. Interesting. So it forced me to update detonate, and nobody likes that. The play is chaos. Yeah, we were getting absolutely nowhere in the regular version. Ooh, this has a slightly slower descent, so there is a little bit of difference in the characters depending on who they are. Cool. I've never heard of that. Wait. Okay, that was extremely rude. The Power Chow is helping me. That's cool. Butts. That Motobug cheated. What are these orbs? I got hit by a buzzsaw. Okay, we're experiencing new things. It really is speed versus accuracy on there, huh? No, I'll just keep befriending. We're experiencing this, and you know what? It's not that bad of an experience now that I can actually control it. We got a silver token. How does that help us? You're down from 900 to 744. Yee! And dare I say... Oh. I guess there is a slight disadvantage to Tails' slow descent, is that sometimes it takes just longer to do anything. What hit me? Oh, there's a button phone. Like, I really did enjoy the actual, not just the story, but honestly the gameplay of the 2005 one that we played. Like, that and Shadow Shoot are both solid Java mobile games. More silver. Oh, so I was getting Blaze in the one on the emulator. Like, it's so weird to call it an emulator because it does use actual like phone and downloads. But I just wanted to have the PC experience because I can't use Windows Link because I don't have a Windows account. I don't want a Windows account. I did a spin earlier. Interesting. Refresh me on this. We get a free one every so often, I believe. Free Chow Search. Anyway, the thing I have to actually talk about, there doesn't seem to actually be like any progression here other than unlocks, so this is a way more basic game than I was expecting. We aren't able to do Sonic Dash Club, which has sort of a story mode, because it's still technically online despite being level-based. So the service has ended. Oh, come on. Let me jump on things, please. Nice. That was a bust, and like the next thing after this is going to be Sonic Dash regular, which is what's my backup. Ooh. Now, what I recall, and all I really recall of the story for Sonic Jump 2012, which was the like Dash style one with like the Proto Gacha unlocks, was literally what we are experiencing here. Like, Eggman put... There was like a helicopter in the 2005 one, right? They brought that back for the 2012 one. Oh yeah. And it was literally just like these very, very well done art scenes of Eggman capturing in pages like that instead of his normal pages. Or his normal capsules, rather, that he's been using since Sonic 1. Which is it's just a very interesting comparison to how shortly after that, like immediately after that, Lost World and Runners came in full swing back with the whole Flicky collection, or minimal collection rather. That could be fair. Ooh, I have a lot of time. That was a great comment. I think that's all this is? I think that's all it is, and we really have the basics of Knuckles, Amy, Blaze, Shadow, and Silver to unlock, which, given, like, who else they could have added to that, pretty good array given Blaze and Silver. I'm down with Blaze and Silver. It is the basic four. And then there's no Rouge, unfortunately. But there's also no Cream. I mean, I wouldn't have an issue with any of the characters that they could add. But I love Blake. Boop, boop, boop. I think this is an original theme, unrelated to anything. I was hoping that there'd be, like, more levels than just this. This is extremely bare bones. I want to go to Blue Skies Zone. But yeah, I think it's literally just ongoing. That's all the story was. I don't think there was any more in the original, well, not the original, but the let's say the smartphone version of Chomp. But it seemed like there was. They had separate cutscenes for each character that you played as. I can't stress enough, they were like nicely painted cutscenes. It's just really weird that it was like Eggman in a helicopter with these cages. No! You've offered me something for the last time. Okay. Yeah, I think that about does it, though, for this. So let's move on to Sonic Dash. So this is, perhaps the oldest still running, Sonic mobile game. It is still running, like I said. The latest update was today. I can't even jump yet, can I? Ah, this is such a tutorial. So I played this like forever ago, and then I played it again more recently. And I didn't stick with it, because it's not Sonic Runners. Oh, I'm not up. Hello. And basically Sonic Dash it's the exact same gameplay, but you have static levels. They're not procedurally generated, like this. So, like, it's repeating patterns that are recognizable. You can argue that this is one of the first times there was a drop dash. I think this came out before Lost World. Okay. Honk. I looked away for a second. Anyway, so the interface. We have rewards, of course. Ah, this is so, like, proto-modern gacha. It's so... I don't even know what to tell you. I have a lot of experience with gacha games, is the thing. No. What I'll unlock soon, probably after I get these done, is there's actually different locations you can go to for different aesthetic. Yeah, my history with mobile games is sort of I think the oldest one I like truly played was Digimon Heroes, I think it was called in America. Digimon Crusaders in Japan. That was like my first foray into what will become gacha. It wasn't really gacha back then. This isn't really gacha. It's more like you unlock. I didn't even tap it that. I'm so curious where that actually is. Like after stream, I'm going to let that load and see where it's saying it is, because it's like probably some like default area. This didn't really last. I played Steven Universe Attack the Light. That was a super good game. And also Super Cattails. Actually, these are all 3 monies that I paid for. All 3 games that I paid for a little bit. The 2 were to get rid of ads. And honestly, I put enough into them for it to justify it. Attack the Light is just a game you have to purchase. I have not since then, aside from Sonic Runner's Adventure, purchasing that, because that is an offline game. Spent money on a mobile game, ever, since gacha has started. Wow. More like Sonic Trip. No, Trip's a different character.
If you are given a protagonist named Tartar who can upgrade equipment and enhance abilities, do you...
Get out of here, you. And that's another big thing that you find with these older style mobile games. As I was saying, I paid a little bit of money to get some cool stuff in Digimon Heroes and in Super Cattails. Super Cattails, completely unplayable without doing that, actually, because the ads interrupt you forever. What is this? You know what? Funny thing you should mention that game. I'm trying my best to not make this be like a half-hour stream. Oh, goodness. This doesn't even feel like the newest version, though. But you know it's gotta be, because look at all these different characters we have. Warrior Shadow, Dragon Hunter, Lancelot, Excalibur, Sonic, Infinite, Chrono Silver. A lot of these are also in... Ooh, Paladini. In Forces, Speed Battle. All-Star Amy. What fascinates me is how many more characters there are in Speed Battle. That is definitely the better game that builds off of this gameplay. What always messes me up, what is constantly my ire, though I guess it's whatever at this point, is that Sonic Runners Revival lasted like a year. Or Sonic Runners lasted like a year. And this is still going. This is Temple Run with a Sonic skin. It doesn't have any of like the actual real flair to it. There's a little bit with the dashing, perhaps. But it's like, this is not the game. Runners was the game. It was also apparently a mess of a game. I think the first time I played it was like sort of a prototype version before they added ads, so that was like an ideal starting experience for it. And it got a little shakier once it did add ads. Maybe that's why it didn't last. Maybe the ads were unruly, and no one really wanted to pay for it. I would have if I had money, but I didn't. And I guess it's good I didn't, because I wouldn't have gotten to keep playing it. Except we do get to keep playing it, because we have Sonic Runners Revival now. Which is... I am still considering doing a Sonic Runners Chronicles stream series, but I'm trying to think of how I can make that a thing. Because it would be like a separate day where I just like pop on mobile streaming, and I'm just like, I'm gonna play this game now. And maybe just like for an hour. The thing I really have to figure out before I do that is how to fix, because I'd be doing that actually from my phone, unlike this. This is a PC player, but the fact that we're playing what we're playing is like, it's whatever. The music in this is a remix that's been remixed twice, I think, of Seaside Hill. The menu music that we could not hear at all because it's so quiet is a remix of Blue Sky Zone from Sonic Jump, the original version. Wow, there's a cut on my arm that's not happy with how my hand is positioned. A cut on my hand, my palm. I think when I did, I'm gonna be honest, if I knew I was gonna have this many difficulties, I would have just done this as a mobile stream. But I wanted to do cool stuff. I wanted to do Sonic Dash Club. I wanted to see what that potential story was. And now here we are.
Ah, awesome! Time to
Girl,
open
I already
the
have this
present
game.
today. We've got a Pikachu.
That's actually a really surprising thing. I actually came across a game from, I think it was Force's Speed Battle. Watch an ad to unlock Captain Shadow now? You know what? This is the kind of thing. This is what they do to you. They make you watch ads. And like, it's honestly, it's more reasonable than having to pay money in a way. It's still just annoying. Has anyone heard of this gacha game? I haven't. It looks like it wants to be Honkai Star Rail, but it could be like, could predate it, for all I know. Girls Frontline 2. It also kind of wants to be Nikkei, I think. God, can you, like, stop? Cool. So, now we have this kid. Yeah, you don't have to tell me that many times. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get onto it. It's probably gonna be a better time than this. This is like the fun part. It is unlocking characters to play as that's why I call it proto-gacha. They don't play any differently. Unlike in actual gacha games, usually there's a reason to have your funky little guy. This, I'm Shadow now. And I'm also a pirate. And I'm pressing buttons. God, I want to play Sonic X Shadow. Okay, finally, we got an Eggman one. And you know what? I'm getting these, like, cards here. And those all build up to actually unlocking things. There's a lot more than I recall. I actually kind of wonder if they changed the part I was remembering.
Your history.
Oh. This is the Acorn theme from Sonic Adventure. I don't think that's what it was originally. Fun enough. This is very similar to like Sonic Runner's Adventure type battle. That's one that I did like an entire stream for. You can go back and watch that, and it's in better quality
I'm not giving up yet. Thought you
than
could
most
defeat
things from
me?
that era. Whee! Oh, I think the reason that it has weird inputs on my... I can actually hit space to do that, I think. Look at that shot. Well, that's not what I thought it was going to do. Apparently space spin dash is not jumps. What does Z do? Z also spin dashes. Alright, thank you. I am not enjoying myself, actually. What happened? Hey. Alright, well... That's enough of that. That's an unskippable giant ad. Let's move on to Sonic Forces. Oh yeah, Sonic movie's coming out. There's Sonic movie crossover in this. Wow. This like sort of set up a little bit. Maybe you spelled battle correct. I don't think it's called Speed Battle anymore, actually. Oh, that's a tag. Mission complete. Before. Got some movie Sonic. So this is really just like glorified multiplayer Sonic Dash with 4 lanes instead of 3. Sonic 1 movie recap? That's so funny. That's so funny. So I've got Sonic and I got Vector here. You upgrade with rings, as you do. It's a lot of the same, but it's got a lot of the skin of like, these are all virtual races using Ruby nonsense. I think it's actually pairing me with PC players, or NPC players, rather than actual real people. But you see, we have like an array of characters here. Got Blaze, Charmy, and Wave I'm against. Good. No spin dash anymore, we got slides. And you will hear the most Sonic Forces music that you've ever heard via this game. Oh gosh, I got hit by my own thing. There's also, like, it's like Mario Kart style items. They're not even like Team Sonic Racing style. This predates Team Sonic Racing. Slightly. It's so, like, this is a more new example of how these games work, but it's still not quite new enough to be like that. Like, it's still kind of old. It's still full of ads. I believe there'll be an ad after this race. Good lord, I obliterated them. Yeah, they all turn into, ruby particles. Wow. So you have, like, timed unlocks for your chests here. I set that one to go for a while. You can double your reward, which is maybe possibly worth it. Breeze Pike? Wait, no, I am Breeze. That's correct. So what just happened is I ranked up. And there's also events. I've unlocked everything now. I think this will actually start pairing me with real people now, because I did that. Free movie Sonic? Only partially. And also classic Sonic, look at that. This vault thing that keeps happening here, is if you pay for something. You can get you can double your everything. You'll notice though that there's like an xCloud thing. I can't exactly access stuff like that. I don't want to, so I'm glad it's like that. They have like this though. There's always free things to find in your shops. That's the tricky part about these kinds of games. That's why they're so predatory. That's like half of the battle too. You're just like collecting stuff. That's where the serotonin comes in, right? I'm so numb to this at this point. This feels like a chore to me. Ugh. Like, I still play some Hoyo games. Endless is really good. But, ugh. It's tedious to have to go through and get all of those red notifications. Sometimes I just want everything to be sent to a gift place where I can collect them, which is what Pokemasters does. Kinda. It's just really easy with the claim all. There's no claim all here, right? Yeah. Now, I believe we have Amy now. That's always good. Oh, great Sonic. This is at least very straightforward, because this is on the race page. You go here before you race. There should be a way to unlock characters. Red star rings? What these are? They're cards. This is new. Let's do our first, like, actual online race. Boop, 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 boop. I love the... Not enough people are playing, so we have an NPC. That's funny. Ah, interesting. Well, I picked the right one there. Huh. They're not getting hit by my attacks. I think there might be a significant amount of lag. A lot of the movement is similar to dash, however. Oh yes, rings make your speed go up. I forgot this. Hey, that one actually hit. Now, also, there is the factor that this is novice ranking. We're done with the tutorial rank, and we're into the beginner player rank. I'm not a beginner player. I have a history with this game. Let's talk about my history with this game. Oh yeah, I was gonna do this. I guess that's mostly what the red rings are gonna be for. Because you can't really do multiple of these at once. I can do an ad open now, but I don't know why I'd want to do that. And also you want to save your red rings. Like, I showed that as an example, but you will get bigger chests. We love bigger chests here. And you get more from bigger chests. So I actually played this pretty fervently back in the day. Like, I really, really enjoyed this when I first played it. I don't think it had anything to do with characters I unlocked or anything. Listen to that music. Okay. What is this theme? I should know this theme. We're in like a Sky Sanctuary ice place right now. But this is Sonic, unlike City Escape previously, this is definitely Sonic Forces music. It's incredible, because like I would hear Sonic Forces music for the first time via this, because I just did not hear it my first playthrough of Sonic Forces. Oh my gosh, I'm slaughtering this competition. What is going on here? Is it that unintuitive to everyone else? Let's see if I can figure out which ranking I got to. I had some characters that I was so happy to have, too. I think I had Blaze. I was regular in Blaze. I think I got Chaos as well. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. We used the rings for that. And I think we just unlocked Knuckles for that reason. Neat. Where's... what I want to look at? So we have Scout, we have Fighter, we have Specialist, we have Veteran. Let's see. I think I was Veteran, and that's when things started getting weird. I started noticing issues with the gameplay balance. Maybe it's better now, but it was sort of a point where I don't know if it was people who paid for their stuff or not, but there was a distinct, like, impossibility to defeat certain other players no matter how well you did. It was getting super frustrating. Let's Knuckles stats. See, Vector's like super balanced, is the thing. He is so much stronger than Sonic, it's crazy. Why'd I use that? I don't like that word. Blah, blah, blah. Like, you can see even now, compared to Dash, I'm a little more invested in this already, even though I'm never gonna play this again. Get it. Like, the competition is actually kind of fun. Which is weird. I don't really like... I'm not very competitive. So... the fireball that, Vector has can only go forward, but this lightning is going backwards, and I really enjoy that. Had a little bit of competition that time. Pebbles got and Mercy killed. It really wants me to play this Fruity Pebbles game. Man. So, what are other mobile games that we've had in recent history? We've gone over how there was Sonic Jump, 2 newer versions of it, and it turns out they're bad. The other one, actually, I hear really good stuff about the 2012 one, because there was also, at some point, perhaps, not at all points, because not everyone has experienced this, but there was a chow raising part to the game that I didn't know about. There's Sonic Dash. Hey, guess what? There's 4 versions of Sonic Dash. You have the original version, which I showed you. We have Sonic Dash Club, which is an offline version that I tried to show you. And I'm so curious what that's about. We have Sonic Dash 2. That's Sonic Boom. If you wanted Sonic Boom characters, there you go. We're not playing Sonic Boom. Unless you give me $500. I'll play Flies of Lyric for $500. I have a Kofi. And it is specifically to pay for Rise of Lyric, because I'm not actually against playing Shattered Crystal or Fire and Ice. They're going to be a subpar experience, but not like a horrendous experience. That said, I'm not going to play them without playing Rise of Lyric first. Vector. We're living in the city. Jump! Oh yeah. Living in the city, you know you have to survive. Keep that dream alive. Everything is free. Oh, it's actually the lyricless version. That dream alive. Everything. I don't want to sing right now, bro. Focused. The thing is, like, Sonic R music's also really good without the lyrics. T.J. Davis's iconic vocalism aside, Richard Jackson did not sleep on that. Mushy Pelican. Imagine if there was someone watching my stream right now who played this game and they decided to get on and play it so that they could join me, perhaps, and kick my ass. But also probably if someone does play this game, they wouldn't be this low rank, so we can't actually fight unless I get higher up. Neat. Neat. Thanks for the offers. I will not take them. Assist me. Interesting. Let's see. We have those two versions of Sonic Jump. We have those... Oh, the fourth version of Sonic Dash. Called Sonic Dash S. I don't know anything about that one, actually. I think it's... just a version... I don't know. I really don't know what that is. You know what? I could grab that and we could try and find out. That could be our way to extend this stream a little more. Excuse me. You know, maybe though it's good that this is a shorter stream in the end of things, because get lightning. Get iced. I am the Elemental Master, Amy Rose. You missed. Got some competition here. Ooh, the center's actually better. Ah. Nice. Why did I do... Oh, they're gonna pass me. Just barely. Oh. Fruity Pebbles. All chest slots are full. Oh no. Fine, it's whatever. I'm just chilling. Actually, I could empty them. That's sort of your limit, in a way, is do you have enough, red rings to continue opening these chests? Do you? Want a trial run with this character? No! I think the next one we had after, aside from those, are Sonic Runners. I've said so much about Sonic Runners. Gotta make a... maybe. I could just unlock these, I think, is the thing. Let's see if that's what this is. I hear audio, but I don't see anything. Alright. Free silver? Maybe it's just a trial run. Oh yeah, Rouge and Blaze. Yeah. Got hit by my own thing. I'm gonna lose. What? Psycho Boost! This Blaze knows how to play. We got a player here. What? I went right through her. it's kind of neat that Silver has all of these, Silver has all of these wind-type attacks? Army. So, Sonic Runner's, unwarranted death. Okay, I don't even get to keep him. Led to... So Gameloft made a lot of the Java games. They also made, Runner's Adventure. Oops. And, like, it's... Again, like I said this... We experienced this personally, actually. It's good. It's just not Sonic Runners. And that's mostly a matter of gameplay feel. Like, the gameplay feel of Sonic Runners to me is so good that having a story doesn't make up for it quite that much. But it's also not awful. People like to say it's awful. Again, there's only like... I don't know if this is like a valid thing. I don't know. My joke is that Sonic Rival Runners is one of my top 5 Sonic games. And I also have a bottom 5 Sonic games, but there's no real mobile games in there because they're not offensive enough. Definitely not Runner's Adventure. I like Runner's Adventure. One of these days I'm going to actually develop a speedrun for it. I keep telling myself. And then this came out. That might be all of the modern ones since they stopped doing the Java ones. I guess technically I haven't shown everyone Java Sonic Unleashed, but I have a bit planned for that. That should have happened like a year ago at this point. I'm just really good at doing offline recordings. That's why it took me 2 months to actually get the Klonoa Volleyball up. Which is up. It's up now. That was fun. I just don't want to draw is the problem. Kind of like struggle at the moment. I did nothing yesterday. Where did all these rewards come from? Why am I so good at this game? A little unbalanced though, isn't it? Huh? That I have all of those unlocked as soon as I go. And I still have... I'm not getting my next stage up until I get 20... Take part in 20 battles. Okay. Get that many more rings? I've gotten a fair amount of rings. I think I unlocked Tails just now. Cool. Here's Whisper! That's what I need to do still. Upgrade the lad. Oh, I actually have Silver now, too. Cool. So that's 2 of the trial characters. Anyway, let's look at the other characters I have to unlock yet. Blaze, my beloved. Cream, Espio, Jet, Rouge, Storm, Tangle. Tangle and Whisper, and also Swallow. Swallow and Wave. Why are they ordered like... Big, Chaos, Eggman? You can actually play as Eggman, that's new. I think Gamma's also new from when I last played. Metal, Shadow, Tikal, Zavok, Zaz, Lena, Super Shadow, Super Classic Sonic, Super Silver, Super Sonic, Darkspine Sonic, Excalibur Sonic, Galahad, Paladin Amy, I believe? Yes. Percival, Valiant Tails, Chronos Silver. Why didn't they just do... Wait, you're Gawain. Silver was Galahad. Oh, here's Galahad. Lancelot. Dragon Hunter Lancelot? Yeah, we saw that before. Pyromancer Blaze. This is, Sonic Prime Sonic. With the Boss Cause, claws. Thorn Rose. Knuckles of Dread. Oh yeah. Nines. Well, not Nines, 9. It's not from 2, it is not near. Popstar Amy. Drummer Cream, I believe. Rockstar Rouge. A lot of cool stuff like that. Fatal Shadow. So that's a lot of alt costumes there. Ooh, Elite Agent Rouge. I had her. We got some New Year stuff here. Lucky Whisper. Where are you? Dragonfire Sun. Interesting. Valentine Rouge. Some of those before. Oh yeah. Reaper Metal Sonic. I was playing around the time when that came out. Witch Rouge. Dracula. The Wolf Hog. Mummy Knuckles. Christmas stuff down here. Then we get to Baby Movie Sonic. Longclaw? Longclaw. Wait. Santa Big. Movie Tales. Movie Supersonic. Lego Sonic, Lego Amy, Lego... Wait. Angry Bird? Chuck? And Red, the Angry Birds. I think this is Burning Blaze. Infinite. Another version of Infinite. Mephiles, another version of Mephiles. Movie Knuckles, Series Knuckles. Metal 3.0. Hello. Surge. Another version of Surge. Iron Rose. Rusty Rose. Rim Sonic. Alright. Lego Eggman. Why are they ordered like this? And Warrior Shadow. I got too into that. That's the thing. I think before the most recent update, that was focusing on 3.0. Surge being here is interesting to me. I feel like they need more classic characters. They focus on classic Sonic, but they could have... I don't know why they don't have Trip in here. They don't have Mighty or Ray, who only exist in the classic sphere. But there are 3 IDW characters, so that's something. Tangle, Whisper, and Surge. They could also add... his name? Kitsunami? Yeah, Kitsunami. That's his name. Surge's partner. Like the Tails to her Sonic. Silver. I think the, so the reason we're getting the same levels is that they changed by, like, the hour, I think? Or a few hours? This just happens to be the set we're on. Like, this is, like, an extremely active game. Oh, that was such good placement. Well, so that's what some of the trap type items you get are about. It's about placement, so that they have to do extra work to dodge it. Or placing it like there, so they don't know it's coming. They'll never see it coming. I just got hit by my own thing. Okay. I think that's another thing I liked about this over Sonic Dash, is that it doesn't overstay its welcome, which is funny to say that despite that fact, I still heard more Sonic Forces music through this game than I did my first playthrough of Sonic Forces. Aha. I can unlock this one though. Want to try Charmy? Why? Why would I ever want to try Charmy? Charmy's a funny little guy in Runners. Ooh. Execute Sonic? That's neat. Wait. No, I said cancel. I didn't want to be Silver. Silver's still level 1. Neat. I don't know, it's a vibe to play these. It's been forever since I played Sonic R, huh? That was... No, I played a little bit for, Mario Classic 2. Just a little bit. I didn't have a lot of time at that point, because Chaotix took so long. So I didn't finish my speedrun prep. Which is how it goes. Would you like help? See, that's the tricky part. The real X didn't show up yet. Oh heck yeah, that's the real stuff right there. I don't think you can even open those with red rings. Like that's a really good chest. Really big chest. Do I have anything else I want to wrap up with? You know, I do have some stuff to wrap up with. So, want to try with Omega? No. Want to upgrade my, Amy, I guess. I don't know. Vector's a really, really solid one in this. I don't know how I ended up with him immediately. There are a couple, older Java mobile games that I still would have loved to play. A good amount of them, Mammoth Serval, hell yeah, are just card games. It's just gambling, and it's like, you know, that's not a Sonic game. Why should I bother with that? But there were two that really stood out to me. I guess I could have also played Sonic Kart, but it's bad. What I wanted to play was Sonic Kart 3DX? X3D? Something like that? That looked really fun. Oh. A shame. And the other one is, I think I mentioned this, it's called Sonic Giga Naresha. And that's about Sonic infiltrating, a train that... You know, it's the precursor to the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Infiltrating a train that Eggman was kidnapping, little animals on? Minimals? Ow. Whoa, the cross counters. It's an intense game. Oh god. Did I still win? Still won? And that actually had a story to it, so I really wanted to play that. It does not, like, exist anymore, is the thing. It's lost media. And after you consider those two, you consider I played some version of each of these mobile games for you. There is nothing else I can reasonably stream for you that isn't a new game I have not obtained yet. Dream Team and Shadow Generations. That's what we have to look forward to. If you include Mario and Sonic at the Olympics, which I am going to look into, that's something we still need to do. Those are technically more Sonic than Mario. Mario's the cameo. Those are developed by Sonic Team and Arzest. But otherwise, it's just like Sonic Athletics, which is a treadmill game, arcade game. I can't play that for you. I would. And again, Sonic Boom are not Sonic games, so they don't count. So, once I get my grubby little hands on Dream Team, which is an Apple Arcade exclusive, so I can't play it. I don't have Apple devices. And once I get Shadow Generations, which is going to be so good, I'm so excited to play that one if we can. And hopefully it's going to be soon. That's every Sonic game. Unless you give me $500 for Sonic Boom, which is not a Sonic game, but I will play it. I can't play anything else for you. We've done it. We've literally done it. And that's why I went out of my way to do this stream here, even though it's a short nonsense stream with no real merit to it, but they are mobile games that have existed, so it's like genuine Sonic game history.